English Listening Podcast. TOEIC 800 Points. Chapter 1: The Evolution of Corporate Culture. The modern workplace has undergone tremendous transformation over the past several decades. Traditional hierarchical structures, which once dominated corporate environments, are gradually giving way to more flexible and collaborative organizational models. This shift reflects not only changing employee expectations, but also the demands of an increasingly complex and fast-paced business environment. Companies today recognize that employee engagement and satisfaction directly correlate with productivity and innovation. As a result, many organizations have invested heavily in creating positive work cultures that emphasize work-life balance, professional development, and meaningful contribution to company goals. Open office designs, flexible working arrangements, and comprehensive wellness programs have become standard features in many progressive companies. The concept of corporate social responsibility has also gained significant prominence in recent years. Businesses are no longer evaluated solely on their financial performance, but also on their impact on society and the environment. Stakeholders, including customers, employees, and investors, increasingly expect companies to demonstrate ethical behavior and contribute positively to their communities. Technology has played a crucial role in facilitating these cultural changes. Digital communication tools have made remote collaboration possible, breaking down geographical barriers and enabling companies to access talent from around the world. Cloud computing platforms have democratized access to sophisticated business tools, allowing even small startups to compete with established corporations on a more level playing field. However, these changes have not come without challenges. The rapid pace of technological advancement has created a skills gap in many industries, forcing companies to invest significantly in employee training and development. Additionally, the blurring of boundaries between work and personal life, particularly with the rise of remote work, has created new stress factors that organizations must address. Chapter 2: Digital Transformation in Business Operations. The digital revolution has fundamentally altered how businesses operate, communicate, and deliver value to their customers. Organizations across all industries are undergoing digital transformation initiatives to remain competitive in an increasingly connected world. This transformation extends far beyond simply adopting new technologies. It requires a complete reimagining of business processes, customer interactions, and organizational structures. Artificial intelligence and machine learning have emerged as particularly transformative technologies. Companies are leveraging these tools to automate routine tasks, analyze vast amounts of data for insights, and personalize customer experiences at scale. Predictive analytics enables businesses to anticipate market trends, customer behavior, and potential operational issues before they occur, allowing for more proactive decision-making. Cloud computing has revolutionized how businesses manage their IT infrastructure. The shift from on-premises systems to cloud-based solutions has reduced costs, increased scalability, and improved accessibility. Small and medium-sized enterprises can now access enterprise-grade software and computing power without the substantial upfront investments traditionally required. E-commerce platforms have transformed retail operations, enabling businesses to reach global markets with relatively modest investments. The integration of online and offline channels, known as omnichannel retail, has become essential for meeting modern consumer expectations. Customers now expect seamless experiences whether they are shopping online, through mobile apps, or in physical stores. Data security and privacy have become paramount concerns as businesses increasingly rely on digital systems. Cybersecurity threats continue to evolve, requiring companies to invest in robust security measures and employee training. Regulatory compliance, particularly with data protection laws, has added complexity to digital transformation efforts, but is essential for maintaining customer trust and avoiding legal complications. The Internet of Things has opened new possibilities for businesses to gather real-time data from their operations, products, and customer interactions. Manufacturing companies use IoT sensors to monitor equipment performance and predict maintenance needs, while retailers track inventory levels and customer behavior patterns to optimize their operations. Chapter 3: Sustainable Business Practices and Environmental Responsibility. Environmental sustainability has transitioned from a peripheral concern to a central business imperative. Companies worldwide are recognizing that sustainable practices are not only ethically responsible, but also economically advantageous in the long term. This shift reflects growing consumer awareness of environmental issues and increasing regulatory pressure to reduce environmental impact. The concept of the circular economy has gained significant traction as businesses seek alternatives to traditional linear production models. Instead of the conventional take-make-dispose approach, companies are designing products and processes that minimize waste and maximize resource efficiency. This involves strategies such as product life extension, material recovery, and regenerative design principles. Renewable energy adoption has accelerated dramatically as costs have decreased and technology has improved. Many corporations have committed to achieving carbon neutrality or even carbon negativity within specific timeframes. These commitments often involve substantial investments in solar, wind, and other renewable energy sources, as well as energy efficiency improvements across their operations. Supply chain sustainability has become a critical focus area for many organizations. Companies are implementing comprehensive supplier assessment programs to ensure that their partners adhere to environmental and social standards. This includes monitoring labor practices, environmental compliance, and resource usage throughout the supply chain. Blockchain technology is increasingly being used to provide transparency and traceability in complex global supply networks. Green financing and sustainable investment have emerged as significant market forces. Environmental, social, and governance criteria are now standard considerations for many investors and lenders. Companies with strong sustainability profiles often enjoy better access to capital and lower borrowing costs, creating powerful economic incentives for environmental responsibility. Innovation in sustainable materials and processes continues to accelerate. Biotechnology companies are developing biodegradable alternatives to traditional plastics, while manufacturing firms are implementing closed-loop systems that eliminate waste. These innovations are not only reducing environmental impact, but also creating new market opportunities and competitive advantages. The transition to sustainable business practices requires significant organizational change management. Companies must retrain employees, redesign processes, and often restructure operations to align with sustainability goals. However, organizations that successfully navigate this transition often discover that sustainable practices lead to cost savings, improved efficiency, and enhanced brand reputation. Chapter 4: Global Supply Chain Management and International Trade. Modern supply chains have evolved into complex networks that span multiple countries and continents. The globalization of manufacturing and sourcing has created opportunities for cost reduction and market expansion, but has also introduced new risks and challenges that companies must carefully manage. Recent global events have highlighted the importance of supply chain resilience and the need for strategic diversification. International trade agreements and regulations significantly impact supply chain decisions. Companies must navigate varying customs procedures, tariff structures, and regulatory requirements across different jurisdictions. Trade disputes and geopolitical tensions can disrupt established supply chains, forcing businesses to develop contingency plans and alternative sourcing strategies. Technology has revolutionized supply chain visibility and management. Advanced tracking systems using GPS, RFID, and IoT sensors provide real-time information about shipment locations, condition, and estimated arrival times. This enhanced visibility enables better demand planning, inventory optimization, and customer service. Artificial intelligence algorithms analyze this data to identify patterns, predict disruptions, and recommend optimal routing and scheduling decisions. Risk management has become a critical component of supply chain strategy. Companies are implementing comprehensive risk assessment frameworks that consider factors such as natural disasters, political instability, currency fluctuations, and supplier financial health. Diversification strategies, including multi-sourcing and nearshoring, help reduce dependence on single suppliers or geographic regions. Sustainability considerations are increasingly influencing supply chain design. Companies are evaluating the environmental impact of their logistics networks, including carbon emissions from transportation, packaging waste, and energy consumption in warehouses. Many organizations are investing in electric vehicle fleets, optimizing delivery routes, and collaborating with suppliers to reduce their collective environmental footprint. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed vulnerabilities in global supply chains and accelerated the adoption of digital technologies. Companies that had invested in supply chain digitization were better positioned to adapt to disruptions and maintain operations. This experience has led to increased investment in supply chain technology and a greater emphasis on building resilient, flexible networks. Warehouse automation and robotics are transforming distribution operations. Automated storage and retrieval systems, robotic picking solutions, and autonomous vehicles are improving efficiency and reducing labor costs. These technologies also enhance accuracy and enable operations to continue during labor shortages or other disruptions. Chapter 5: Financial Technology and Digital Banking Revolution. The financial services industry is experiencing unprecedented transformation driven by technological innovation and changing consumer expectations. Traditional banking models are being challenged by fintech startups that offer more convenient, efficient, and personalized financial services. This disruption is forcing established financial institutions to accelerate their digital transformation efforts and reimagine their customer relationships. Mobile banking has become the primary channel for many banking customers. Sophisticated mobile applications now enable users to perform virtually all banking functions from their smartphones, including account management, payments, investments, and loan applications. Biometric authentication technologies, such as fingerprint and facial recognition, have enhanced security while improving user convenience. Blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies have introduced new possibilities for financial transactions and record-keeping. While regulatory frameworks are still evolving, many financial institutions are exploring blockchain applications for cross-border payments, trade finance, and identity verification. Central bank digital currencies are being developed by governments worldwide as they seek to modernize their monetary systems. Artificial intelligence is transforming various aspects of financial services. Machine learning algorithms analyze transaction patterns to detect fraudulent activities in real time, while robo-advisors provide automated investment advice based on individual risk profiles and financial goals. Natural language processing enables chatbots to handle routine customer inquiries, improving service availability and reducing operational costs. Open banking initiatives are promoting greater competition and innovation in financial services. Application programming interfaces allow third-party developers to build services that integrate with traditional banking systems, creating new opportunities for financial product innovation. This ecosystem approach is leading to more personalized and integrated financial experiences for consumers. Digital payment systems have revolutionized commerce by enabling fast, secure, and convenient transactions. Contactless payments, mobile wallets, and peer-to-peer payment platforms have reduced reliance on cash and traditional payment methods. The integration of payment systems with e-commerce platforms and point-of-sale systems has streamlined the purchasing process for both consumers and merchants. Regulatory technology, or RegTech, is helping financial institutions manage compliance requirements more efficiently. Automated systems monitor transactions for regulatory violations, generate required reports, and ensure adherence to evolving regulations. This technology is particularly valuable in an environment where regulatory requirements are becoming increasingly complex and frequently updated. The democratization of financial services through technology has expanded access to banking and investment products. Digitally, banks offer services to underserved populations, while investment platforms have lowered barriers to entry for individual investors. However, this increased accessibility also raises concerns about financial literacy and consumer protection that regulators and industry participants must address. Chapter 6: Healthcare Innovation and Medical Technology Advancement. The healthcare industry is undergoing a technological revolution that promises to improve patient outcomes, reduce costs, and increase access to medical care. Digital health technologies are transforming how healthcare is delivered, from telemedicine consultations to artificial intelligence-powered diagnostics. These innovations are particularly significant given the aging populations in many developed countries and the increasing prevalence of chronic diseases. Telemedicine has experienced explosive growth, particularly accelerated by the global pandemic. Remote consultations enable patients to access healthcare services without traveling to medical facilities, improving convenience and reducing exposure risks. Advanced telemedicine platforms integrate with electronic health records, enabling comprehensive remote care management. This technology is particularly valuable for patients in rural areas or those with limited mobility. Artificial intelligence applications in healthcare are expanding rapidly. Machine learning algorithms can analyze medical images with accuracy that rivals or exceeds human specialists in some cases. AI-powered diagnostic tools help identify diseases earlier and more accurately, while predictive analytics can identify patients at risk of developing certain conditions. Natural language processing systems extract valuable insights from unstructured medical data, improving research and clinical decision-making. Wearable health devices and mobile health applications are empowering individuals to take greater control of their health. These technologies monitor vital signs, track physical activity, and provide personalized health recommendations. The data collected by these devices can be shared with healthcare providers, enabling more informed treatment decisions and continuous health monitoring. Electronic health records have digitized patient information, improving coordination among healthcare providers and reducing medical errors. Interoperability standards are being developed to ensure that health information can be securely shared across different healthcare systems and providers. This connectivity is essential for comprehensive patient care and medical research. Precision medicine approaches use genetic information, lifestyle factors, and environmental data to develop personalized treatment plans. Advances in genomic sequencing have made genetic testing more affordable and accessible, enabling targeted therapies for various conditions. Pharmacogenomics helps determine how individuals respond to different medications, reducing adverse drug reactions and improving treatment effectiveness. Robotic surgery systems are enhancing surgical precision and reducing patient recovery times. These systems enable minimally invasive procedures that result in smaller incisions, less pain, and faster healing. Surgeons can perform complex operations with greater accuracy and control, while patients benefit from reduced complications and shorter hospital stays. Medical research is being accelerated by big data analytics and cloud computing platforms. Researchers can analyze vast datasets to identify patterns and potential treatments more quickly than traditional methods allow. Clinical trials are becoming more efficient through digital tools that facilitate patient recruitment, data collection, and outcome monitoring. Chapter 7: Education Technology and Learning Innovation. The education sector is experiencing significant transformation as digital technologies reshape how knowledge is delivered, accessed, and assessed. Educational institutions at all levels are integrating technology to enhance learning experiences, improve accessibility, and prepare students for an increasingly digital world. This transformation has been accelerated by recent global events that forced rapid adoption of remote learning technologies. Online learning platforms have democratized access to education by removing geographical and temporal constraints. Students can access high-quality educational content from leading institutions and experts worldwide. Massive open online courses have made university-level education available to millions of learners, while professional development platforms enable continuous skill updating throughout careers. Adaptive learning technologies personalize educational experiences by adjusting content difficulty and pacing based on individual student performance. Artificial intelligence algorithms analyze learning patterns to identify knowledge gaps and recommend appropriate learning resources. This personalized approach helps students learn more efficiently and effectively while enabling educators to provide targeted support where needed. Virtual and augmented reality technologies are creating immersive learning experiences that were previously impossible. Students can explore historical sites, conduct virtual science experiments, and practice complex procedures in safe, controlled environments. These technologies are particularly valuable for subjects that benefit from visual and hands-on learning experiences. Educational data analytics provide insights into student performance and learning effectiveness. Learning management systems collect detailed information about student engagement, progress, and outcomes. This data helps educators identify students who may need additional support and evaluate the effectiveness of different teaching methods and materials. Gamification strategies are being applied to make learning more engaging and motivation. Educational games and interactive simulations help students develop problem-solving skills while maintaining high levels of engagement. Leaderboards, badges, and other game elements encourage participation and achievement in educational activities. Digital credentialing and blockchain-based certificates are creating new ways to verify and share educational achievements. These technologies enable secure, tamper-proof records of learning accomplishments that can be easily shared with employers and other educational institutions. Micro-credentials and digital badges allow individuals to demonstrate specific skills and competencies. Collaborative learning platforms facilitate group projects and peer-to-peer learning regardless of physical location. These tools enable students to work together on assignments, share resources, and provide mutual support. Social learning features help create learning communities that extend beyond traditional classroom boundaries. Artificial intelligence is being used to automate various educational tasks, including grading, content generation, and student support. Chatbots can answer common student questions and provide guidance on course selection and academic planning. Automated essay scoring systems can provide immediate feedback on writing assignments, helping students improve their skills more quickly. Chapter 8: Retail Evolution and Consumer Behavior Changes. The retail industry has undergone dramatic transformation as consumer preferences shift toward digital channels and personalized experiences. Traditional brick-and-mortar retailers are adapting their strategies to compete with e-commerce platforms while creating integrated shopping experiences that combine online and offline touchpoints. This evolution reflects changing consumer expectations and technological capabilities. Omnichannel retail strategies recognize that modern consumers expect seamless experiences across all interaction points. Customers may research products online, visit physical stores to examine items, and complete purchases through mobile applications. Successful retailers are integrating their inventory, customer data, and service capabilities across all channels to provide consistent experiences. Personalization has become a key differentiator in retail competition. Advanced analytics and machine learning algorithms analyze customer data to provide personalized product recommendations, targeted marketing messages, and customized shopping experiences. This personalization extends from website layouts to email marketing campaigns and in-store experiences. Social commerce has emerged as a powerful sales channel, particularly among younger consumers. Social media platforms are integrating shopping features that allow users to purchase products directly through social applications. Influencer marketing and user-generated content play increasingly important roles in product discovery and purchase decisions. Supply chain optimization has become critical for meeting consumer expectations for fast, reliable delivery. Retailers are investing in distribution centers, last-mile delivery solutions, and inventory management systems to reduce delivery times and costs. Same-day and next-day delivery options have become standard expectations in many markets. Sustainable and ethical consumption trends are influencing retail strategies. Consumers are increasingly considering environmental and social factors in their purchasing decisions. Retailers are responding by offering sustainable product lines, implementing recycling programs, and providing transparency about their supply chain practices. Technology is enhancing in-store experiences through innovations such as augmented reality fitting rooms, smart mirrors, and contactless payment systems. These technologies help bridge the gap between online and offline shopping by bringing digital conveniences to physical retail spaces. Interactive displays and personalized recommendations can be delivered through mobile applications while customers shop in stores. Data analytics provide retailers with unprecedented insights into consumer behavior and preferences. Point-of-sale systems, loyalty programs, and online tracking generate vast amounts of data that can be analyzed to optimize pricing, inventory, and marketing strategies. Predictive analytics help retailers anticipate demand and adjust their operations accordingly. Chapter 9: Urban Development and Smart City Technologies. Cities around the world are embracing smart city technologies to address challenges related to population growth, resource management, and quality of life. These initiatives integrate various technologies and data sources to optimize urban operations, reduce environmental impact, and improve services for residents. The concept of smart cities represents a holistic approach to urban development that leverages technology for sustainable growth. Internet of Things sensors are being deployed throughout urban environments to collect real-time data on various city systems. Traffic sensors monitor vehicle flow and pedestrian patterns, while air quality monitors track pollution levels. This data enables city officials to make informed decisions about infrastructure investments, traffic management, and public health policies. Smart transportation systems are reducing traffic congestion and improving mobility options. Intelligent traffic management systems optimize signal timing based on real-time traffic conditions, while public transportation systems use GPS tracking and mobile applications to provide accurate arrival information. Electric vehicle charging networks are being expanded to support the transition to cleaner transportation. Energy management systems help cities reduce consumption and integrate renewable energy sources. Smart grids enable two-way communication between utilities and consumers, optimizing energy distribution and enabling demand response programs. LED street lighting with intelligent controls reduces energy consumption while improving safety and visibility. Water management technologies address challenges related to supply, quality, and conservation. Smart water meters provide real-time usage information to consumers and utilities, helping identify leaks and encourage conservation. Water quality sensors monitor distribution systems to ensure safety and detect contamination quickly. Digital governance platforms improve citizen engagement and government transparency. Online portals enable residents to access government services, submit requests, and provide feedback. Digital identity systems streamline administrative processes while protecting privacy and security. Open data initiatives make government information accessible to citizens and researchers. Waste management systems are becoming more efficient through technology integration. Smart bins with sensors indicate when they need to be emptied, optimizing collection routes and reducing operational costs. Recycling programs use mobile applications and QR codes to educate residents and track participation rates. Public safety systems benefit from integrated technologies that improve emergency response and crime prevention. Video surveillance systems with artificial intelligence can detect unusual activities and alert authorities. Emergency response systems use location data and real-time information to optimize resource deployment and coordinate among different agencies. Urban planning processes are being enhanced by big data analytics and simulation tools. City planners can model the impact of development projects, analyze traffic patterns, and evaluate different scenarios before making investment decisions. Geographic information systems integrate various data sources to provide comprehensive views of urban systems and their interactions. Chapter 10: Future Workplace Trends and Professional Development. The future of work is being shaped by technological advancement, changing demographics, and evolving employee expectations. Organizations must adapt their workplace strategies to attract and retain talent while maintaining productivity and competitiveness. This transformation involves rethinking traditional approaches to career development, workplace design, and employee engagement. Remote and hybrid work arrangements have become permanent features of many organizations. The pandemic accelerated the adoption of flexible work policies that were already gaining momentum due to technology improvements and employee preferences. Companies are developing new management approaches and communication strategies to maintain team cohesion and company culture in distributed work environments. Artificial intelligence and automation are changing job requirements and creating new career opportunities. While some routine tasks are being automated, new roles are emerging that require human creativity, emotional intelligence, and complex problem-solving skills. Workers must continuously update their skills to remain relevant in an evolving job market. Lifelong learning has become essential for career success as the pace of change accelerates. Organizations are investing in employee development programs that combine formal training, on-the-job learning, and external education opportunities. Online learning platforms enable workers to acquire new skills flexibly while maintaining their current responsibilities. Gig economy platforms continue to expand, offering alternative employment arrangements for many workers. Freelancing and contract work provide flexibility and diverse experience opportunities, while also creating challenges related to benefits, job security, and career progression. Organizations are adapting their talent strategies to incorporate both permanent employees and contingent workers. Diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives are becoming central to workplace strategies. Companies recognize that diverse teams perform better and that inclusive cultures attract top talent. These efforts extend beyond hiring practices to encompass leadership development, pay equity, and creating environments where all employees can contribute effectively. Mental health and wellness programs are receiving increased attention as organizations recognize their impact on productivity and employee satisfaction. Comprehensive wellness initiatives address physical health, mental well-being, and work-life balance. Employee assistance programs provide support for personal challenges that may affect work performance. Data analytics are being applied to human resources functions to improve decision-making and employee experiences. People analytics help organizations understand employee engagement, predict turnover, and identify development opportunities. However, the use of employee data raises important privacy and ethical considerations that must be carefully managed. Collaborative technologies continue to evolve to support teamwork in distributed environments. Virtual reality and augmented reality platforms are being developed for remote collaboration, while artificial intelligence assists with scheduling, project management, and communication. These technologies help maintain productivity and innovation in flexible work arrangements. Leadership development programs are adapting to prepare managers for the challenges of modern workplaces. Future leaders must be skilled in virtual team management, change leadership, and creating inclusive environments. Emotional intelligence and adaptability are becoming as important as technical expertise for leadership success. The concept of purpose-driven work is gaining importance as employees seek meaningful careers that align with their values. Organizations are articulating their missions more clearly and demonstrating how individual roles contribute to broader societal goals. This alignment between personal and organizational values is becoming a key factor in employee engagement and retention.